Hello! The ex-CEO of Google, Eric Schmidt, once said that the internet is the first thing that humanity has built that humanity does not understand, and the largest experiment in anarchy that we have ever had. Wow. The internet as we know it has been exponentially increasing and storing a vast amount of human knowledge. We should all learn how to effectively access it. Today I'm going to talk about why the internet was invented, the vastness of the internet, the tools we use, and the techniques. So, without further ado, why was the internet invented? Well, it's simple. The internet was invented to share information and research data from universities to university. And according to Barry M. Leonard from the Internet Society, the internet was based off the foundation and principles of being absolutely free. So, what about the message of the internet? What if I told you that the man who created the internet was only worth 50 million? 50 million. This is because he gave it to us for free, receiving no royalties and claimed zero patents. Now that you know how the internet started and why we use it, I'm going to explain how to navigate it. So, what do we use to search on the internet? Well, first, before we go and delve into that, how big is the internet right now? Well, according to InternetStatsLive.com, which was a website programmed to count every single new website ever created and every previous website, the internet has 1,768,000,000 websites as of May 2nd, 2020. And by the end of this speech, there will be 720 new websites. And in an article written by Eric Bartner on November 24, 2016, Cisco Networking Company stated that 1 billion gigabytes of internet traffic happens annually. Annually! That means information going up, left, right, down, sideways, going all over the planet. So, there's a problem. We ourselves cannot filter through this internet. So, it's just an insanity. So, how do we do this? Well, through search engines, such as Google, Yahoo, DuckDuckGo, and Bing. But every problem needs its set of tools. And the simple reason that search engines exist was because it makes our lives a whole lot easier. Think of search engines as phone books, looking through and filtering through websites by using keywords. But what search engine should I use? Well, Google is a perfect example of the most universally and widely used search engine that filters through every single web page. But there's a downside. It is very filtered by leftist people. That's just how it is. But if an unfiltered one would be DuckDuckGo, unfiltered and private. So if you want to see those illegal movies, well, there you go. Finance, Yahoo, Bing, electronics. So now that I've gone over the scale of the internet and the proper tools to be used, I'm going to explain how to use and how to look up certain difficult things. Well, what's a difficult question? Well, let's say that we're looking for a history question. So looking up keywords in your search engine will be a great use of it, such as events, times, dates, also certain phraseologies that you might need. And a great tool to also use is Control F. This is a great tool to go through all the PDFs and every single website to look for specific answers, specific words, in order to further filter these searching questions. So using websites such as Chegg, Slader, Quizlet, Reddit, Stack Overflow. These are all websites that we use and we have to use in order to look up difficult questions. Chegg, Slader are all used for textbooks such as science, math, all those answers. Reddit is used for any question you want. Any question. Quizlet for any of those quizzes that you want to answer. And Stack Overflow is used for questions for engineers. So, Another great skill to learn is patience. Patience is so important in looking up questions because, well, 1 billion websites. So how do we go from there? So look, pulling up different web pages. That's how we go from there. And I hope today you've learned that having also patience and having all these tools set in front of you will help you. So I hope today you've learned that surfing the web and benefit from a little from redundant, but it's in fact helpful. The internet is forever growing and will continue to grow as it should, and we should be able to access this efficiently. I hope that this at least has made you want to effectively surf the internet, and I thank you for staying tuned.